Yeah, we got it. Yeah, we're shining today.
From the heart of New York City,
it's Today with Jenna
and Sheinelle.
We got it. Yeah,
With today's
we're shining
guests,
today.
actress Lou Richardson, TV personality Aisha Curry, and singer Blessing Offer.
Everything feels alright with Jenna and Sheinelle. We're shining today.
Hey everyone, it is Wednesday. It is the 4th of February. We're right here in the middle of the week.
in the middle of the cold week here in New York City.
I know, and we're happy y'all are all hanging with us.
This is a day. Mm-hmm. This is a lot.
It is. It is a lot.
Where do we start?
Well, let's start with where our hearts are, which is in Arizona with our dearest Savannah and her family. The search for her mom, Nancy, still continues, and I know that all of us are just constantly praying for Nancy, praying for Savannah, praying for her siblings.
I can't open my phone and turn on any or go to any outlet, whether it's Instagram or whatever it is, without seeing the overwhelming outpouring of love and support from people in our business, you know, Maria Shriver, Katie Couric, I mean, everyone in our business, and also just all of you at home. And a lot of people feel a little helpless. They want to know how they can help. You know, we put up that phone number day in and day out, but I also think there's another level to this that is near and dear to Savannah's heart, and that's our faith and collective prayer.
And we talked a little bit about it yesterday with her beautiful post, but I know that she wants all of us to continue to pray, and we are, and we will. And for all of you who want to be part of it, Savannah and I actually went to the same church, go to the same church here in New York. We've moved, so it's like one of the things that I miss most about living in this city. And it's a beautiful community, and they are doing an online prayer service tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern. It's online, so y'all can join wherever. And if you want to find out information, I know I'll be there. I was thinking of doing it with my eldest daughter and my husband. So you can go to JennaandSheinelle.com, and we will have the link to join all of us in prayer if you want that. And if you have more information about this case, if you've seen anything, please call the number below. You
know, it's interesting. We had an officer on a little earlier this morning, and one of our contributors, and I don't know if you heard him say, Tom Winter, in all of his years in the business, and he is, or in law enforcement, he said he's never had a case where someone didn't know something. Yeah. Whether you hear something, you see something, you're a family member, and you know that something is off. In every single case he's had, he's like, somebody knows something. Yeah. This is an 84-year-old mother, a woman of deep faith. It's like, come on. Yeah. Come on.
And, you know, I woke up thinking about you, too, because today, February the 4th, is Uche's.
Today would have been Uche's birthday. I had a friend who sent me a message yesterday, and she was like, this is one of those things where, you know, everybody talks about that first year. You have your year first, you know, and it's like, okay, I remember getting through Thanksgiving. I remember, okay, how are we going to get through Christmas? You know, all of the milestones. And I've just been so busy that I think I underestimated how tough this one would be. And in some ways, it's harder than Thanksgiving or Christmas because you know those are coming, and everybody knows it with you. Yeah. So you're fortified. You're fortified with love and calls. But this is one of those where it's just, you know, kind of his tribe and the people in our family. So I've had a lot of texts today because they understand that. Talk about holding two things. I am, you know, anchoring the news, filling in for one of my best friends who's dealing with her stuff. And then inside, I know that it's Uche's birthday. I mean, it's just...
And you know, for your whole family. But one of the things that I think we have seen and you have seen are these beautiful shimmers of goodness and grace from somewhere bigger. And we had the wildest thing happen the other day.
So I'm going to share it with you. So the other day, Jenna and I were getting ready to do a show. And I think, was it Talia, our senior producer, executive producer, she said, hey, Blessing, you know, the artist that sings our opening song. And also, obviously, you guys know, he actually sang a song called Brighter Days that Jenna sent to me while Uche was sick, and I was pretty down. And so it's kind of special that Blessing sings our opening song. It's like, to me, it's like a God wink, right? Well, they were like, oh, he's going to come and perform for us on February 4th. And I said, is there a significance to that day? And she said, oh, is that day not going to work? Maybe we could pick another day. And I said, no, that's Uche's birthday.
Yeah.
And Jen and I both went,
I had chills everywhere.
and then we had to start the show.
Yeah.
So we just kind of, but it was
also,
like, whoa.
You know that Uche would love that because Blessing is from Nigeria.
Yes.
Uche's family came from Nigeria.
Yes, he's from Nigeria. Like, so it was just like, what are the odds? And then also, a little later this morning, I think I'm to the point now where it's still hard for me to talk about it, but if I know I can do some good. So if someone at home is feeling down and I can help you to feel somewhat encouraged, or if I can honor caretakers, or if I can do something good out of my pain, then it feels like it's okay. And so today we are honoring a few of the nurses and caretakers who were just so incredible, who were by our side in hospice. I haven't seen them since I left that night.
But how beautiful is that?
We get to celebrate them. And I hope, listen, there's only a few of them, but I hope it's representative of the love that I hope we can all give to our caretakers,
Yeah, wow.
Nurses. So we're going to make it a day of grace and purpose in the midst of our pain.
Which is such a good way to what's such a good way to channel pain into purpose.
We're going to do it today. Okay, but we wanted to do at least one topic.
Yes, we should get to one.
And this is a good one.
Yes, it is.
Carol Burnett.
We love her so much. She was the guest on this week's Good Hang with Amy Poehler. Carol is 92 years old.
I didn't realize she's 92.
Yeah, she is amazing. And she revealed to Amy how old she really feels. Take a look.
What is the best part about being in your 90s?
That you're not 105.
Do you feel like a kid?
A few years ago, a bunch of us were sitting around a table and said, how do you really feel inside? I said, 11. And I remember, maybe that's because that's when I would climb the sign, when I would roller skate, when I would put my handprints with Betty Grable. I don't know, but something about being 11. Go figure.
That really resonated. It resonated with us, and it just resonates with a lot of people because there are a couple of questions there. One, how old do you feel?
Yeah.
It's just a nice little moment to have some self-assessment. And then also, what was your favorite age as a kid?
Yeah.
And it made a lot of us kind of reminisce a little bit.
What was your favorite age?
I think as a kid, it would be those early elementary days.
Like first, second,
third grade. You're full of wonder. Friendships are new.
Yeah.
A little bit of independence.
Yeah.
But the world feels, quite frankly, safe.
Yeah.
It's just, I think you don't realize it, but it's just, you're not worried about what you're eating because the food just appears.
Yeah.
You go to bed at night, if you're, it's just, it was you're nostalgic. One of our colleagues mentioned like the ice cream truck, and you would hear it and you'd run outside.
There's been all these interesting articles about, and I know many of you have read them, and poetry and everything about how easy it is to imagine our childhood bedrooms or the soundtrack to our childhood. And I read somewhere that you can close your eyes and see your ceiling. And I was like, okay.
I just did this.
Yeah, can you?
Of course.
So I can't really see my ceiling, but I always think about looking out of my window, and I can still see. I haven't lived. That house was torn down.
What age?
I lived in this little house in Dallas from first grade till sixth grade, and the house is gone now. But I remember sitting in my bed, looking out. There was a fence right in front of me to the neighbor's house, and my cat was usually hanging out patrolling. But I think it says something, and I think if we realize like that beauty and magic and wonder of childhood, it's like maybe it'll help us understand that those little moments with our kids, maybe that we're not even involved in. Maybe it's just the staring out the window.
That is so true.
Matter.
Oh, I love that. Okay, let's go to commercial now.
Okay, let's go.
That's enough. That's
enough.
good.
That's enough.
My heart says that's enough.
That's enough. But we have a whole show, and we've got an incredible one for you. Grammy-nominated singer, one of my dearest.
Never met him.
I can't wait to introduce you. Blessing Hopper is here. He wrote this song right here, and he is going to brighten our day with a beautiful performance.
Plus, actress and entrepreneur Aisha Curry sharing some of her favorite beauty products.
But first, the cutie actress Lou Richardson. She's here. She's going to tell us about her latest role, and we've got a fun little surprise right after this.
Over the past few years, we've been seeing a lot of actress Lou Richardson, from her role in season 2 of The White Lotus, where she played Jennifer Coolidge's assistant, to her new Peacock show, Ponies, where she plays a widow who becomes a spy.
Yeah, she's also starring in the new sci-fi action movie. It is called Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die, where she plays a woman who is trying to save the world but is allergic to technology. Take a look.
Why do you have 2 cell phones?
Couldn't decide between models. This one has a better camera.
Nobody cares. Nobody cares.
Just let me see it. Just for a second. Please, it's an emergency.
Hey, here. What the hell?
I'm allergic to cell phones and Wi-Fi.
You weirdo. We could have used that for call for help.
You're allergic to cell phones?
And Wi-Fi.
God, it's like being allergic to the air. That must be hell.
Yeah, it's not amazing.
So cute.
Not amazing. Hi. Hi. I kind of, sometimes I feel like doing that to my phone. Just stomping full force.
Well, honestly, I really thought so much with this whole movie. It's a very thought-provoking, crazy movie. But I thought so much, like, how great it would be if we all had that allergy.
Yeah.
Like, we would just be such, like, more productive, present, like, connected in real ways.
Better conversation.
Better conversation.
You know what?
Like,
I just
people
had
know how to speak.
I'll raise you, even in allergy season.
Yeah,
so we
good
get
idea.
Seasonal
like a
allergy.
break.
Good idea.
Good idea. Seasonal.
But don't you think people
technology
would just be
allergy.
taking their Allegras over and over again?
Their technology.
They're like on their Wi-Fi sneezing.
Yeah, that's true, because we're addicted.
You have a really interesting career trajectory. You left school when you were 16.
Yeah.
It worked out.
Yeah,
and
that's why I am this way, because I barely finished high school.
But you were a serious dancer,
Yeah.
and you left for dancing, and then you found yourself here.
Yes.
With a lot of hard work.
Yeah, it's hard work and just like blindly believing in myself, and my parents also
Believed in you too.
Yeah, truly.
Yeah.
Like their support, they're kind of the best parents I've ever met. I got really lucky.
Well, the truth of the matter is you have the goods. Fun fact, had no idea that you like to dance. I mean, I know we twerk.
We twerk.
You twerk. I watch you twerk. But I just read that you taught a dance class for the elderly. Is that true?
Well, it was
with them?
It was a lot of older people that took the class. I realize I've talked about this a lot, and I feel bad saying elderly because some of them were only like
here's
60.
the truth.
Some of them were my age.
No, it's true. So I did the same thing. I called them my Golden Girl girlfriends.
Oh, cute.
And it was me and a bunch of them, and we tapped.
Oh my gosh.
What did you do?
Well, I did like at the gym that was. But the house where I used to live, there was a gym down the street, like a local gym, and I was taking the dance classes there with like 60 to 90-year-olds, and then they needed a substitute one day, and I was like, well, I'll do it, and then they ended up really liking me as a teacher.
What kind of dance?
Like jazz, funk, hip hop,
everything.
Like, we did themed classes. We did an 80s themed class. We did a burlesque.
Did y'all dress up?
It was pretty great. Yeah, this man Marshall, he was one of the older ones in the class, and he really liked the burlesque themed class.
Marshall
just like
did.
standing in the corner being like, yeah.
Let's go back to this film. It's about technology and sort of somebody that comes back, Sam Rockwell, comes back to warn us against the evil of AI and how it's going to ruin our world.
Yes.
I read that you sort of got off social media for the method acting.
Yeah, I'm a method actor. I'm really serious actor. I did. I was like, I feel like it'd be nice to feel like what it's like to like not have that to rely on.
Yeah.
Because Ingrid, my character, didn't and couldn't. So I deleted Instagram. I had it deleted for the whole 3 months, which is kind of a feat.
That's a lot.
In this day and age, and I didn't bring my phone to set ever.
Wow.
So it was like sometimes like I would notice so much more when I look around and everyone's just like phone zombies and they don't even realize, and I was just like observing or crocheting or writing poems.
I bet you got a lot done.
I did. That's the thing. I was so much more. That's when I wrote the majority of my poems that I put in my book.
Yes.
Like I really had a lot more inspiration and a lot more time with my own thoughts.
Yeah.
Which is.
Were you happier?
I was more inspired. And I was more honest with myself. I think because we rely on social media technology to zone out, to distract for serotonin hits. So like you actually have to find the real stuff inside.
I love that.
When you don't have that.
We're also both fans of Heated Rivalry, which I watched in entirety this weekend.
Okay, she's just inviting
No, I'm late to the party, but keep going.
So what did you love about it besides everything?
Well, you know, I've been talking so much and thinking so much about the amazing chemistry and sexual chemistry and the butt. But like the acting and the story is
what
really
about,
the
like,
character
all
development's
of the
very
parents,
great.
how they were.
Oh my
Because
gosh, that last episode I was sobbing.
I know.
And then the big reveal, I think it was the third to last episode.
Wait, don't give it away.
No, it was the second to last episode.
Don't
sorry.
Use the word reveal.
It's just a,
I know what you're talking about. Okay.
But wait, we have a present for you.
Yeah, we know that you have a collections of cardboard cutouts.
Wow.
So we turn around. Wow. We think this gift may be your new soulmate. What do you think of these guys?
This is a phenomenal surprise, and I'm never gonna get anything done.
I want you to get in the middle so I can take a picture.
Oh my God, my friend Jenica's gonna be so jealous of this.
Yeah.
Oh my God, they're so beautiful.
And they're like your height.
Is this life size?
This is life. Well,
Wait,
maybe
can I
not
just,
exactly.
No, I feel like
because we met Connor. So he's a little taller than us.
They're such gorgeous specimens.
Yeah.
You can put this. Where will you put this?
I think my bedroom is the correct place. Wait, oh my God,
Do you think your cat's gonna?
I love that you love it. That's you see why we love her.
I know we love her. Do you think Cat's gonna be okay with this?
I think my cat.
I hope you
will
didn't
be
chew it.
Jealous. You know, wait, I'm so overwhelmed by this right now. Look how beautiful they are together.
I know.
So good.
It's yours.
Do I look good with them?
Yes. We'll FedEx it home to you so that it doesn't bend. Okay.
Just take it on take it on your plane.
We'll FedEx it. We'll get it to
I'll
you.
have to get another seat. I'll have to get 2 other seats.
Can you imagine going down the plane? I'm 27D, please.
Yeah. Okay, Haley's movie. Good luck. Have fun. Don't die. Hits theaters.
Thank you.
February 13th. And y'all, you can watch all episodes.
Oh yeah, see the film. Watch the show.
Watch it all. All
Her 97 projects.
airs right now on our sister network, Peacock.
And the book, too. There you go. Up next, my tribute to the nurses and caretakers who became our family and lifted us up during the most difficult moments. That's right after this.
As we mentioned today, we are honoring Sheinelle's beloved husband, Uche, on his birthday.
I also want to honor some of the unsung heroes who made his time more comfortable and enjoyable until the end. They also supported and loved on me and my kids along the way. And so today, I just wanted to say thank you. You know, when you have a cancer diagnosis, there are healthcare workers, there are doctors, there are nurses, specialists, people come and go. And when I think about that, there are a few, if I bring it in, who kind of became our team. And I don't know how it happened, but by the time we got to the end, we almost had this quiet little tribe of folks who we felt like were rooting for us and kind of fell in love with our family. And things happened so fast in the end that I just haven't had a chance to say thank you. Jazz, or Jazzy as they would call her. She was just the best. I was like, where do you get this swag from, Uche adored her, and she just had such a beautiful temperament with him.
It was like caring for one of the boys, dressing him up in his favorite jerseys and preparing the TV so he could sit and watch it with his friends and family. And they all would wear jerseys too. It was very beautiful.
There was another caretaker, her name was Denise, and I feel like he saw her as almost like an aunt. My husband's Nigerian, and in his culture, they have their elders on a pedestal. And so when she came into the picture, it almost felt like there was someone who represented something bigger.
We clicked. I understood him, he understood me. We would watch kickboxing, soccer, we would play Afro beats, which was his favorite.
And then you have women like Sheinelle and Nakaira who handle overnights. And for me, it's priceless. I remember in the middle of the night trying to get up and do all the things, just be present. And I remember one of the caretakers overnight saying, you know what, sweetie, you be the wife and we can do everything else.
I remember that night, actually. It was myself and my coworker, Sheinelle. And my coworker told Sheinelle, just relax, be the wife, we got this.
That's my biggest thing that I always do, is to make sure that you know, the family has that special time with them, with their family member.
And then there was Jessica,
Uche's favorite speech pathologist. The last text message I have from her was a video with her and Uche. And she was like, we've been working on this. And it was, I love you, Sheinelle. And I heard it in the background, she cheers in the background, and it was like she was so happy to send that to me. And so I have that, you know, and I certainly wasn't thinking that then, but she was, you know. And I know that she worked with him on it and he wanted to be able to say it, and, you know, that is special. That is so special.
It was really at one of the toughest times of his life, but we also knew that it would be such a good representation of how much he cared for her.
The way those women just surrounded me and cared for me in like the lowest of lows, and I could tell that they felt it too.
We all just held each other. It was very heavy. It was something that even as my job, we see and we expect and we prepare for. It's all part of being human to connect and create a bond with somebody, especially when you're caring for them.
It's a bond that I would never wish on anyone, but it's just so special. It transcends all of us. It reminds us of what's important. And, you know, honestly, the only reason I even have the strength to talk about it is because I believe that they are heroes. For them to take on your family as their own, they deserve all the love and attention we can give them. As hard as it is for me, I will talk about it because, no, these folks are angels right here on earth.
Oh. And these wonderful women are here today. We have Jazzy, we have Denise, Nakira, Sheinelle, and Jessica.
Oh my gosh.
I'm in shock.
I know. Well, that was beautiful. And Sheinelle, I know this is like, it's not easy for you, but you're doing it because these women have been such a beautiful part of your life in the last year.
I told them I haven't seen them in civilian clothes. They were in scrubs, you know, and I think, you know, we do so much to celebrate, even our military, well-deserved, you know, but I think these folks are also on the front lines in a different way.
Yes.
And they're with us, with families all over the world. There are hospice workers who I feel like sometimes it's like, you don't really know until you know. Yeah. And now that I know, I want the world to see your faces, and you represent so many men and women around this country who are with us in our lowest moments, and you make the end feel easier to carry. I remember when I first walked into Hudson Valley Hospice, they said, you're not here to die, you're here to live. Oh. And we're gonna give you the best days that you have left, we're gonna make them the best days.
Oh, so beautiful. Jazzy, you said that it's an honor to care for people like Uche, and I know Uche was particularly special to all of you, but to you.
It's a privilege, actually, to be with somebody the last chapter of their life, to be so close to the family and to see how close and how the love is shared throughout the entire family. It's absolutely beautiful, and it's an honor. It is an honor.
Mm. She would come in and be like, oh, there's the lovebirds.
Yeah. Like, what's up, Uche?
We'd just be holding hands.
Sheinelle, I also love that you said to our Sheinelle, spelled differently, but same hearts, that she should just be the wife. Because I know from knowing Sheinelle that she was probably worried sick and trying to do everything and make everything perfect. And you said, no, 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 we got you.
Yeah, so that was the most important thing. You know, we're the caretakers. That's what we're there for. You know, I wanted her to spend as much time with him as she could. Like I said, I don't care if it was just her laying next to him or just holding his hand. You know, all of that counts. You know, that was her life partner.
Thank you.
It's her best friend.
Jessica, listen, Uche had all sorts of specialists and what have you, but you know you're special.
Let me tell you, as healthcare workers, we put up these walls to protect ourselves because we see really hard things, and we have to go home and also try to live our lives as well and take care of ourselves. But let me tell you, Uche broke down those walls within the first minute of meeting him. He was kind and generous, and it was palpable you know, his care for everyone.
Jessica, that story of recording that message for Sheinelle is beautiful. And I know that that was part your idea. So thank you for doing that for her.
And Denise. She was his ride or die. She was with him all the way until the end. Like, literally.
Uche, he's a beautiful person. Like she said, kind, but very in his way.
Well, now, he definitely had his way.
I can't think of any better way to celebrate than being with all of you all who meant so much to Sheinelle.
So here's the deal. Since you guys had a road trip and you came all the way here, you guys have had such an impact, I know, on my family and so many other families. We wanted to highlight the important work you do. So we felt like today was a good day to do that with a little surprise. Yeah, so here's the deal. Apple Vacations is sending you to Cabo, San Lucas in Mexico. You'll be getting an all. Yes, you'll be getting an all. Look at this. You'll be getting an all-inclusive stay at Hotel Rayu Place, Cabo, San Lucas. Round-trip airfare for two. Multiple restaurants, daily entertainment, activities, all in the house. Yeah.
Can you think of a better gift for Uche than giving to them?
No, I literally picture Uche up there like, he loves you guys so much. And the fact that this just happened to be on his birthday, like, there you go.
Will y'all send us pictures from Cabo? I'm trying to get Sheinelle to dance on a table.
Look at it, she's already doing
Maybe
this.
we go with you.
Yeah, I know. Thank you guys. I love you guys.
Thank you.
Forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. You're forever part of my family.
Oh,
okay.
So beautiful. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank
Another
you guys.
Sheinelle.
Yes. Up next, you guys, we're continuing this beautiful show with the singer whose music is really close to our hearts. Blessing Offer is here. And his song, Brighter Days. Listen Sheinelle when she needed it. He's going to perform for us right after this.
It is Black History Month, and so here to share some of her favorite beauty products from Black-owned businesses is actress, entrepreneur, and founder of Sweet July, Aisha Curry.
Hi, Aisha.
Hi.
How are you? Okay, let's start with this makeup.
Yes.
Tell us about the founder.
This is LYS Beauty. The founder is Tisha Thompson. This right here is an amazing foundation stick, but it doesn't just do that. It has a primer in it, has serum in it, so it's just this all-in-one product.
Nourishing to the skin at the same time.
I love the packaging.
Packaging is beautiful and 22 shades.
Wow,
So
love that.
something
Super
for
inclusive. I love it.
Okay.
Let's move on to this blush.
All right, so this is Juvia's Place, and the founder is Chichi Aburu. And my sister actually introduced me to this line. I love it. This is a liquid blush. You're going to get so much pigment, but you can also blend it out for that airbrushed look.
Yeah.
It's just a great product. Such a great shade range.
Where can you get some of these products? At Ulta or everywhere?
Oh my gosh, Ulta,
everywhere.
Amazon, everywhere.
Okay.
Yeah. Makeup is sold.
Yes, anywhere.
Yes.
Well, last but definitely not least.
Certainly not least.
Who is the founder of this product?
So I am the founder of this product. This is Sweet July Skin. I created this line and developed this line to pair together food and beauty. You know I love food.
Yes.
And this pays homage to my Jamaican roots. It's infused with Jamaican Caribbean ingredients.
Oh,
This in particular is our eye cream, and it has Jamaican Blue Mountain coffee in it. So you have that caffeine. It's going to awaken your eyes. And
Would I use it in the morning?
Oh, yeah, all day long.
You gave me some, or I got some of the products when you were here.
Yes,
Fill
the
it with
lip
me.
treatment, yes.
I was obsessed with
Thank
it.
you.
It is
Thank
so,
you.
so good. And we have to also mention you are in the new movie Goat.
I am in the new movie Goat. My voice is an animated film.
Who do you play?
So I play a lovely character, a sheep named Carol.
Okay.
And she's this nurturing character in the movie.
So kind of like real life.
Yeah.
I
love
we had,
that.
we had Gabrielle Union on yesterday, and they've been telling us, I mean, the theme of Goat is so special.
It's so special.
People
Such
are
a
going to
great
love it.
story.
Super important for our kids.
Yes,
Okay, come back anytime.
I
We
would
love
love to.
you around
I
here.
would love
Goat is out next Friday, the 13th.
We'll be right back after this. I want to try this.
Yeah, this is so good. Tomorrow, comedian Heather McMahon will be here.
Plus, writer, actress, and comedian Robin Thede.
That'll be fun. Y'all, we're love y'all.
Love you.
You guys, thanks for watching.
I know. Come join us for all the fun every weekday on NBC.
Yeah, and don't forget to take us along when you're on the go.
Follow the Today with Jenna and Sheinelle podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen.